I'm in Dimcom village in Laikipia West constituency, Laikipia County. Now, in this compound, there is some unique activity or business, call it, going on. Agribusiness. Find out what it is all about, who is behind it, and why it is important for you.
Hey, Alex,
yes.
I've heard your voice.
Asante. I was just doing what we call intro on camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just introducing the show.
Okay.
So we can proceed now. Thank you.
This is my farm.
Yeah.
Charles
Mureithi is a teacher by profession.
Petition or confession?
The 46-year-old father of three teaches Kiswahili and Christian religious education at Lariak Day Secondary School. But when he is not in class, he is promoting agritourism in his 7.5-acre farm that is known as Dimcom Eden Villa Estate. Mureithi specializes in horticulture. On this farm, you find various fruits and vegetables, all meant for agribusiness and at the same time as a training farm and a tourist attraction. Mureithi spent 400,000 shillings to buy the farm. It cost him 40,000 shillings to plant the fruits. Visitors pay 1,000 shillings as entrance fee. He has special programs for students too.
I went to Japan in the year 2011, between end of October to mid-December. I went to take a course called Implementation and Promotion of Agribusiness in African Countries. I was in the first group from Africa. We were 18 participants from 11 African countries. The issue of doing fruit farming started with some bad behavior of my two kids.
Which bad behavior?
They ate peels.
Yeah.
Of pineapple, yeah. And I got very much irritated because I was buying pineapples from neighbors. Yeah. So I felt that I need to get into fruit farming so that I can get in plenty. But it was not commercial in the first place. In green tourism, people will pay the gate fee, get to the farm, eat fruits where they are fresh. So here you come, pick fruits, enjoy yourself, relax under the mango trees or any other fruit tree. There are some beds you can rest. And then when you are through, you can go back to the city life or your life. But you have had that experience of picking fruits for yourself for the first time possibly. You have been taking fruits from the supermarket or even from the market.
You demarcated your farm
in various orchards. Like now there's orchard for avocado, there's orchard for passion, orchard for oranges, there's orchard for pineapples.
The mangoes, how many trees do you have?
325.
325 trees.
Yes, and because I grafted them myself, I have 13 varieties, but you find most of the trees have 5 or so varieties. They produce different fruits, but it's one tree. Because depending on the soil that you put one side, that is the kind of fruit you'll be getting that side. The other twig will be giving you another fruit. So, yeah, because I grafted themselves personally. But when you go to buy, you cannot find one with the two. But when you do it in your farm, you can now add more. Like for example, this one, I combine one tree with various varieties. You see here is where I joined this part. This is called Eden. You can see where I joined when grafting. This part is called apple, this part. Then the other one is sensation. So these fruits will produce fruits differently. They are different even in shape and even taste. But the tree is one.
Back to the homestead, and here Mureithi has divided it into the family residence and the meeting place with traditional huts in Kikuyu language known as Vingira.
This is my park. I call it the romantic village. This is where I receive my guests, students or farmers or any group of people who comes here. It's a place that we share ideas. And the ideas that we share here, they are non-political. So any politician would like to have this place to talk issues on politics, I don't entertain that.
So it is at this recreational center, or what he calls the romantic village, where Mureithi makes introductory remarks about his farm and his experience in Japan as far as green tourism is concerned before the actual tour begins.
Our core values is innovation. This is the way God wanted us to live. Sipokuwa ni vile mambo yaliharibika, alitaka tukae huko kwa matunda, kwa mashamba. You know, there's a lot of healing kwa kutumia miti na maua na nini. Yeah? So that's what we call as aesthetics. Efficiency ni kwamba ukiniambia unahitaji matunda kesho saa 5 in Nairobi, I can be able to deliver. I should be very efficient in that. And peace. Hapa we promote a lot of peace. JICA, I value that organization very much because they gave me an opportunity to go to Japan to take a course in agriculture through this program called One Village, One Product. What happens kwa hii dunia, unapata watu wa Kirisho. Kirisho ikitajwa unajua huko ni majani chai. Mahali kwingine kukitajwa unajua huko ni kwa miwa, labda kule Nzoia na kule Mumias. Sasa kile what God did, alipanga watu wa hapa mnaweza kufanya kitu mzuri hivi. Ninyi nanyi mnaweza kufanya kitu mzuri hivi. Kwa hivyo mnapaswa ku-identify ninyi ni kitu gani mlijaliwa na Mwenyezi Mungu. Mfanye kabisa kikuwe mzuri. Then you sell to those people na nyinyi mnunue kutoka kwao.
Mureithi has a greenhouse made of locally available materials.
There's that notion of people saying greenhouses are very expensive, that you cannot construct a greenhouse. Greenhouse is true, some can go for 200,000. So my greenhouse, at most, it has costed me 25,000.
The teacher, come farmer, explains to his guests that there is so much that goes to waste that could be turned into wealth.
Nikienda barabarani with you, nione avocado, bego ya avocado, mimi naichukua naweka kwa mfuko, sijui nani alikula, lakini kwangu that is 150 shillings nimeokota. Wewe huwezi kuona, unaona kama ni ushafu. Hii karatasi ni ya sukari. Ile sukari ilikuwa hapa tulitumia. But now this paper I transform it to give me money. This paper can give me 500 shillings. Hii karatasi nigeirusha kule nje na yako na mwingine, our town becomes very dirty. How do I recycle? I recycle and get kitu kama hii.
For Mureithi, food security should be everyone's concern.
Kama nilikuwa na my family na kuna kiangazi na kuna jaa and there's the climate imebadilika vile mnaona imebadilika, I'll come here, nishimbe, nitoe one yam, tuende tuikule jioni, you know huwezi kula yam, a lot of yams. Unaona? And then we continue, wakati wengine wanalala jaa.
From Mureithi's experience, just how many Kenyans could make money by turning their farms into tourist attractions? The argument here is that, for example, not so many people have had the experience of eating fruits fresh in the farm. Not so many know how fruits are plucked, combined by the fact that farms provide aesthetics, therefore they are conducive for picnics.
And I think this is a beauty of life. Na hivyo ndivyo Mungu alihitaji tukae. Ni vile tu tunakaa, mimi sitaki watu wakuje kwangu.
Mureithi explains to his visitors that in agribusiness there is nothing free. Everything has a cost.
Nikichukua this pau leo, nipeleke nyumbani tukakule na my family. Mimi si hesabu kwamba nimetoa kwangu. Nina hesabu nimenunua kwa Mama Iva. Na Mama Iva ageniuzia hii 100. Kwa hivyo in my diary I record tumenunua pau ya 100. Ili at the end of the year tufanye hesabu, na mimi nikifanya kazi hata kung'oa magugu hapa tu, nitauliza hapo ningejilipa pesa gapi? 10 shillings. Kwa hivyo nitaandika pale kwa pad ya nini nimefanya kazi ya 10 shillings. So that nifanye hesabu ya my work na kile nimetoa. Hata kama ni banana, hata nikikula mango pale iwe ripe kwa shamba, we must record. Na kila mpaka mtoto wako nyumbani anajua.
As Mureithi explains how agriculture can transform lives in Kenya, some of his visitors are busy plucking the fruits they will eventually buy to take home.
The visit here was so educative. I have learned a lot, and I have learned that hard work pays, and that's what I'm going to do.
Nimefurahia kuja hapa kusoma. Kwangu ninalima nyanya na mboga na mahindi. Sasa nitawacha kulima mahindi sana, nilime kidogo tu ya kukula, nime matunda maembe na avocado ndio nione pesa, kwa sababu hata tukilima mahindi ni kukula tu na tuna mahitaji mengine tunataka.
Firstly, the fruits I've started with 3 tomatoes. This is Tamarito, but the grafted variety, that one I've learned from him, because I bought from a nursery which have not been grafted, but I have seen it's capable to graft for myself. So it's good to divert to fruit farming, such as this, which Mr. MC has done. And now I've started with the 3 tomatoes. Maybe from next year on the other season I may plant mangoes and avocados.
Sasa kwa vile mimi ninapenda kulima, nataka kuwa mkulima, nataka kupanda matunda, kila kitu kwa shamba ili niwe self sasa. Nijisimamie.
Muraidhi's entire family is passionate about agriculture too.
This is my home. Well, the things I do most is planting. Yeah, we do some planting of maize and beans and also some fruits. Although I don't do the part of fruits. I don't plant fruits, but I do harvesting of fruits. And yeah, and we also do weeding. We go to weed the plants mostly during August holiday. Yeah.
I get what he learned about this farm, and if a visitor comes and my dad is not around, I can show him and tell him what my dad can tell him, but I know in my farm what I can tell him. It's very easy. I listen to what my dad says, I come and help him. You see, here I help him very much. I help him to dig, plant crops, and many other things.
Actually, I can say I get some profit. Yeah.
Now here I understand there is one unique tree with unique fruits. Muraidhi calls them the forbidden fruits. More on the tree right after the break.